Commuting in London is fucking difficult. I tell you that. I have to drive a lot of places, obviously, where I go, and I've accepted that it's the same when you're working outside London and kind of like inside London. I always seem to get these jobs at, it's like they're fucking remote locations or something, man. It's isolated. It's in a place where it's probably a good place to work, but it's just difficult to get to. Example is, there was a time when I was working in Kent, and I thought, yeah, it's far. I like driving, but doing that much motorway driving from London to Kent, I mean, you're bombing it down there. I used to do that before when I used to go to Luton, and I used to have to finish work an hour early so I didn't get caught up in the traffic, because that hour could end up being 2 hours sometimes, and that was just a super drag, man. I'm not even gonna lie. So I was traveling at some points for 4 hours if it was a bad day, and you would have a lot of bad days, put it that way. So what did I do? I jacked that job in just because of the travel was too much, and what it costs you, you know, like on your vehicle, tires, brakes, a lot of petrol, you know. Luckily I was doing it in a small litre car, so I thought I was being quite efficient. I think Luton to London was costing me like £10 a day in a 1 litre, but it was definitely draining that petrol down. So I wouldn't suggest it. You know, I should have kind of documented it, because that would have been like a little bit more of reality, but it's not about like the petrol price or something like that, because that shit goes up and down. It's just about the bloody anxiety what you get from driving like that. And there's one thing that I do is, if I told someone that I was going to be there at 8 o'clock or something like that, and I was possibly late, I'm not fucking up my driving license just for you, if you get what I mean. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm going to rush and break the speed limit and do this and do that. No. I'm letting you know before, so you have prior knowledge, so you don't look surprised when I turn up there and I say, yeah, like the traffic or blah, blah, blah. You kind of accept what it is. And it's not accepting in a way where like, just accept it, I'm late. No, it's, I'm taking accountability for what I'm doing and my timing. And I would just like you just to be a little bit understanding, because it's the distance what I'm traveling, which I know is only my fault, you know, but there's not much ways of going around it, innit? What I'm trying to say to you, yeah, is the roads are fucking congested in London, periodly, at any prime time of traveling. You know, 8 o'clock is the worst time. When people are on school holidays, it's a lot better, obviously, to travel. But any other time, it's a problem, you know? Like, I could not do public transport anymore. I'm not a person that's on public transport anymore. I mean, I refuse to do it. It's not the cheapest way how to travel, and it's not the most convenient, especially for myself, someone who is sometimes carrying tools and stuff. Like, I don't want to carry my expensive tools on the train to lose them, drop them, to be in some viral moment where someone gets leery on the train and I have to slap them with my tool bag. I don't want to be that person. I just want to be a person that goes to work and comes home and has as least arguments with people as possible due to public transport. Do you know what I mean? Like, and that's what, I have peace of mind when I'm in my own vehicle traveling as well. Because as well, I know I can go anywhere else I want to go at that specific time, which is key. which is so much key. But I tell you a story when I was up West End in Mayfair with my uncle. I haven't been in the van with him in a long time, but last time I was in the van, the traffic up Mayfair, one day it took us 3 hours to get home. So let's say we left at 5 and we didn't get back till like 8. I used to film a lot of videos then, and I used to show people like what it was like for me. It was one day where we was in a metro to myself. Yeah. So at that time, where I want to tell you about a story time where it took us 3 hours to get home from Mayfair. We worked sometimes till like 5, half 5, 6 o'clock. And my uncle, he was on this like working mission. So, you know, I'm with him down, whatever. But after a period of time, if you come and get me at 7 o'clock in the morning and we come home at like 7, 8 o'clock, that's a full, long ass day. Even though I'm in the passenger seat, yeah, I'm getting tired because I'm just getting antsy, innit? Just sitting in the seat, innit? And at some points, it's kind of quicker to get on public transport to get home. So I did that one time and I was vexed. I was vexed, as you can imagine. Like, the next day I kept on saying to myself, you know what? I don't think this like traveling to West End is always worth it, you know? Because of all of the traffic and the time that we leave. And yeah, you're making money, but you're not making money what you need to be making in that situation, I'll be honest. I wasn't. So I had to make it make sense for me, innit? Is my time more valuable than sitting about, or do I need to be here? It's only a question which you need to answer yourself, innit? So a perfect example is me when I used to work in Maidstone in Kent. I needed a job at that point. It was a bit far. The money was okay, but I could get that same type of money closer to my house, but I couldn't find any other jobs which were that close on paying that. So I had to use that as an option. I didn't want to use it as a long-term option, but I had to be realistic to myself and say, do you know what? You have to explore it. Give it a go for a little bit. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. At least that you've made some money and you can pay your bills. Done that. Started doing the maths on it. It's not working out. We're going to cut our loss on week 6. That's it. It's a business, innit? Like, we just need to make some money, innit? That's what's happening. But I worked in Luton as well, and Luton was a drag to get to. Luton wasn't a joke. Sometimes you had that traffic on the motorway, and that would fuck you up. Seriously. Started leaving work an hour early. They started paying me because I started saying to them like, oh, I can't be doing this. They were very understanding, because I think some people, they don't need to do that, innit? But if somewhere values you, they kind of might do that for you. So they done that for me. That lasted for a little while. And then again, the traveling and all that, just killing me, man. Just too much. Way too much. You know, I think I even spoke to my partner about like, oh, should I get like a cheap 1-bedroom down here? What am I doing getting a 1-bedroom so I can work closer? What the hell is this, man? I said, nah, no way. Nah, we're just gonna find a job what's local. We're not doing this anymore. I think some things run their course, and especially when it comes to like a Pacific place like that, it's just not forever. It's not sustainable to keep doing that, innit? So I had to be honest with myself, innit? Worked over at Battersea as well. Battersea wasn't too bad, but it's just getting over Rotherhithe Tunnel and all of that. I mean, you've only got a certain amount of routes there. And yeah, other than that, the distance of that job was on my borderline being too far. And after a period, it becomes too far. But what I do like about driving and just being in my own car is being comfortable. You know, you can't outplay being comfortable versus public transport. And I'm able to re-navigate to somewhere else where I want to go en route maybe someone calls me for a job or something, I've got my tools on me, I can go and fly and do the job, make a bit of quick money. You can't do that when you're on public transport. You got a set route to where you got to go, innit? So I guess I will keep on driving, innit? Because that's how I get to places. But I'm at that point in my life now where if I was to work somewhere and it didn't have like parking or something like that, or I'm not coming, sorry. It's too much of a hassle, innit? I need to carry too many things with me, and it's just not, it's not working, innit? Let me know if anybody else feels like this, innit? Because I feel like I can't be, the only person that feels like that about commuting when it comes to work and stuff like that. I'm sure some of you lot must feel like that, but I want to read your comments in the comment section, because I just can't be the only one, innit, that gets pissed off with the traffic and feels like the traffic jams are just coming for me and nobody else. But let me know what you think in the comment section, people. It's Mr. London Plumber. Smash that like button. Not like, smash it. Trying to get as many subscribers as we can, uploading more content, interesting conversations with me, Mr. London Plumber. Like, share, and subscribe. I'll cut the video now.